By following these steps, you'll build a solid foundation for your personal growth and success. One that is based on clear vision, strategic goals, and continuous improvement. Embrace the journey and remember, it's all about progress and not perfection. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share something which I have noticed among the successful people, a pattern that has really inspired me, and then I cannot wait to try it on by myself. One thing that stands out is that successful people often disappear for a while. They immerse themselves completely in their work and their vision. This means taking time away from distractions and solely focusing on your goals. Imagine taking few months off from your social media and daily routine to intensely work on a bigger goal, on a project that matters to you. It's actually this kind of focused efforts which help them achieve great things. So for myself, I've been thinking a lot about it lately. Like, what do I want to achieve? Like, how to get there and all that sort. The key thing over here is to focus. So I've been thinking a lot about what do I want and how to get there. But it all starts with the focus. It starts with myself removing all the distractions, not in terms of the actual distractions like TVs, Netflix and all that, the social media, but rather keeping myself focused on the key areas that I want to improve on, which is my work, my health, and my personal growth. Once you have decided to focus on the key areas, the next step is to know what you do not want. Sometimes the first step towards designing the life that you want is to know what you want, like me. But for most of us, we are juggling between what we want versus what we don't want. We might not even know what we want in our current state, but based on your experiences, no matter if you're 20, 25, 30 or in your 40s as well, you would know that what you do not want. If you keep continuing to do those, you will end up with the life that you don't want. So the first step towards building the life that you desire is to know exactly what you don't want. This might be a career that drains you, a toxic relationship, unhealthy habits, sleeping habits, eating habits, or yourself feeling stuck. It becomes easier to identify the behaviors and patterns that don't serve your purpose. This anti-vision acts as a filter, helping you to avoid paths or leading to dissatisfaction or lack of fulfillment. It's also a powerful motivator because knowing what you want to avoid can push you to take actions towards better choices and outcomes. Once you have defined your anti-vision, shift your focus towards what you do want. Your vision is the ideal future that you are aiming for. It could be having a career that excites you, your financial freedom, healthy relationship, or better eating habit, or healthier body. This doesn't have to be set in stone. Your vision can evolve and grow over time as you gain clarity. The important thing though is to get started. Imagine your best self. What does your day look like? How do you feel? Where are you physically? And then how is your mental state? Write it down and let it guide you. Having a clear vision helps you to prioritize your actions and stay motivated even when things get tough. Step 3 is set a mission. Your mission is the driving force behind your action. It's actually the connection between where you are right now and where you want to be in the future. You have to think of it as the why behind everything that you do. Your mission or your goals actually should align to your vision and give your day-to-day life purpose. It's what will keep you moving forward even when you hit the setback. For example, if your vision is to be financially free, your mission might be to help others solving their problems while building your own wealth. Anything that doesn't align with your vision, it should be seen as a distraction, and you need to be comfortable letting those things go. Next is raising your standard. One of the most effective ways to accelerate your growth is to raise your standard. Take a look at what you are currently tolerating in areas like work, health, or even your relationship. Are you accepting mediocrity or aligning with the things which do not go with your vision? Start expecting more from yourselves and the situations you are in. When you raise your standards, you raise the level of actions that you are willing to take. Whether that is expecting better work from yourself, making healthier eating choices, or even surrounding yourself with more positive people. Setting a higher standard forces you to evolve for you to meet those expectations. Once you have your levels set, it's time to work on your goals. Goals are great, but they can remain abstract unless you turn them into actionable projects. Projects are actually the tangible steps that bring you closer to achieving your goals. If your goal is to start a YouTube channel, your project might be to have first 3 or 4 videos outlined. If your goal is to start a business, your project might be to research for the market competition, and building a website. Break your goals into actionable and manageable projects and focus on completing them one at a time. The key here is to start small and gradually build the momentum as you learn and grow. Next is have the mentality to be a student for a lifetime. Constant learning is a vital part for any successful plan. Whether it's learning new skill, improving your knowledge, or simply networking, like gaining insights from others. Education is what equips you to make progress. Commit to lifelong learning, whether it's by taking online courses, reading books, or gaining experience by doing. The more you know, the better equipped you are to navigate through the challenges and capitalize to opportunity. The world is constantly changing. By staying curious and always learning, you evolve with them. The next step is to embrace the limitations. It's easy to feel frustrated with the limitations that you face on your day-to-day activities, whether they are related to resources, your time management, or even your circumstances. However, these limitations can be turned into your strengths if you approach them with right mindset. Constraints actually forces you to think creatively and find innovative solutions. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, view them as opportunities to refine your approach and discover more efficient ways to achieving your goals. Embracing limitations means learning how to work with what you have and using it to your advantage. Next is to focus on your levers. In any given day, there would be 2 or 3 tasks that will have biggest impact on your progress. Those are your levers. By focusing on the things that really move the needle, you ensure that you're making most of your time and energy. For instance, if you're trying to grow on YouTube, focusing on filming and improving your scripting might have bigger impact than bogged down to researching on the analytics. What you need to do is identify those levers and make them part of your routine. The next is challenge yourself. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. To truly evolve, you need to challenge yourself by setting those goals which stretches your ability, but not to the point of you feeling overwhelmed. Push yourself to try new things, take on bigger projects, and aim for better results. This balance of being challenged but not overwhelmed is where real personal and professional development happens. Over time, you'll see yourself accomplishing those things which you never imagined. And trust me, it would fuel your confidence to take on even bigger challenges. The next rule is to stay curious. Curiosity is what keeps life interesting and full of possibilities. By maintaining an open mind and exploring new ideas, you will discover new paths, opportunities, and solutions you never considered before. Don't be afraid to ask questions to yourself or dive into new areas that pique your interest. Sometimes it's actually those most unexpected detours it leads to greatest breakthroughs. Stay curious about the world around you, and you'll find that new opportunities constantly arise to help you move towards your vision. The last rule is to experiment. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to success. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that is completely okay. The key here is to experiment. Try different methods, approaches, strategies to see what works out for you. Whether it's how you manage your time, pursue your goals, or approach your projects. Be willing to test out new ideas and pivot when needed. Every experiment, whether successful or not, gives you valuable insight that helps you refine your process and move closer to achieving your vision. To summarize, all I want to say is success isn't just about following a set formula. It's about understanding these patterns and applying them to your own journey. Focus on your vision, set your clear goals, embrace the challenges, and keep learning and adapting. By doing so, on a consistent basis, you'll be well on your way to achieving your own version of success.